Hello, hello. Today is a Scotch variation of the Four Knights game. It's a good one. And, yeah. I've actually been wanting to learn specifically this better. So I'm a bit happy about this being the tournament. Why does Windows like insist on this being up and then you have to click on it? What? Stupid Windows. Stupid Bill Gates. Always complaining about them. So, pretty much theory says you should take... Now there's this weird Belgrade Gambit, which doesn't do very well, but it is a move. Other than that, normally they're taken. And as I recall, like, both of these are moves. I think this one's performing a little better, maybe. And a lot of this transposes into the ordinary Scotch. And so I'm not crystal clear on when we're in the ordinary Scotch and when we're not, to be honest. But let's see here. Maybe here looks nice, maybe. But I'll play these games. I will look at the database and so on. And we'll learn, although now I'm blocking my queen from protecting the bishop. Is that an oopsies? Well, we take with check. And we take back. But they get a pawn. And they get tempo on the rook. I think they had some better lines, honestly, but... Anyway, they're up a pawn. Well, yeah, I mean, they should take this pawn. So this is not what I wanted from the opening, so we'll be able to see where I went wrong. And, yeah, whether you like the Scotch or not, it is good for your chess. I don't know why they never took this pawn. I should defend it, actually. So now I can get in on those dark squares a little bit. Threatening, at least. I could win a pawn, but it looks dangerous to win it. Let's solidify that. Now, I don't know whether I take here or here. This person moves very fast. I think this is okay. And, probably... Let's see. I might sack, but you gotta be careful with the timing of that. I have to protect this. If I might stack up these rooks. Okay. Yeah, they're winning. This is checkmate for them. Well done. Well done. Alright. So, takes, as you can see, let me adjust the screen a little bit here. So you can see a little better. Okay. Takes is the way. Yeah, generally speaking. And again, I said they have this Nd5, it's called the Belgrade Gambit. Let's see if it comes up. Belgrade Gambit. I don't really know it. Hopefully somebody will play it today against me. And I like that if you don't know anything about a position, somebody plays it against you, like a gambit or something, an attack, and you pause for a while and you think for some amount of time, maybe a minute or two. But that initial think, for me, is not a bad way to be introduced to some kind of line or gambit. If you just watch a video, I mean, that's fine too, but sometimes I like to experience it first, then watch a video later. Because you might be more aware of some of the issues with the position, some of the subtleties, if you've given it a good think first. But anyway, enough of that. And so generally we're going to run into simply knight takes. So this is 4 knights game, Scotch Variation accepted, and like I said, we have these bishop moves, but generally b4 is more popular. Knight takes. Almost 100% of games there. Knight takes c6. Okay, this is where they deviated. And I should have played queen e7 here. Let's look at the main line a little bit. Bishop d3, d5 are castles. Bishop d3, d5 are castles. Bishop d3, d5 are castles. This is what I really want to remember. Bishop d3, d5 are castles. So we see this position here on this game. Taken. I'm supposed to take with the b pawn. And bishop d3 is supposed to be played. And then d5 or castles. d5 or castles. Actually, kind of wanted to watch that game. They castled. Okay. I think I can pre-move this. Okay, they've gone for the early bishop b4, which was second most popular move, but it doesn't perform well. Now, takes or here. The threat is this. I think I need to protect this pawn, though. Wish I'd had more time to think about the position. So let's protect this pawn, since this is pinned, and I probably want to get castled. Maybe here, maybe. Now they might be castling queenside. Got ideas. They might sack after moving the knight, but I can Maybe stop all that with this move. I was expecting the bishop to take. Oh no, I wasn't. Never mind. Do I escape? Fine, or what? I think I need. I might need this square for my king to come to. Maybe I didn't really think about that move. Hee hee hee. And I'm totally screwed now. Good job. Good job. The taking was a mistake. Kick the queen and then take. Good little idea to remember. So this bishop b4 move, I'm gonna run into sometimes. And we want to do knight takes e5 here. Okay. Knight takes e5 is the way. Maybe I should play bishop b4. Get a sense of it myself. I'll try the bishop b4 against a stronger opponent. What is this? Spawn cloud shenanigans? Come on. Hello guys, how you doing? How's it going? How you doing? Of course I remember you. Yes. Quan and Chengen, was it? Yep. So they have demonstrated seriously how you do not play. But I think they were doing that on purpose, but it's very arrogant. And pointless of them here. You're not Quan and Chengen? That's not your name? I mean, you're two brothers, right? Or am I totally confusing you with someone else? I think I got it. Get castled, we'll get our bishop out. Yeah, okay, good. And subtle attack on the knight. Subtle in air quotes. Names, yes. Maybe here. They can take here. Okay, you can do that. It's fine. Take your time. Let's see. Should I do this? Maybe pin the knight. Let's pin the knight. Because I could just take their pawn, but I have bigger targets in mind here. No, we can take a check. We can take here with check. And it's gonna be mate. Yep, it's gonna be mate. Why did they delay the inevitable, huh? Isn't this their only move? Okay. Antoni Bangun. Yeah. What happened here? It's a standard theory. These two have played together quite a lot, huh? That's interesting. Both rated over 2,000. So in the theory I've been looking at, I have gone up to here. D5 or castles is theory. So we take bishop there, take back with the B pawn, bishop D3, castles or D5. That's where I'm up to. And now I'm out of my prep. This is probably a move. But I think I should get castled. A lot of pressure on this pawn. Possibly I push it forward. Tricky. This might also be a move. Let's go with this. They're 22-35. Time for a chess lesson, I guess. Knight goes there. So castle. If they take, we get to pin it. Otherwise, probably just kick the knight. And yeah, they're thinking, so I probably played a move that wasn't theory, to be honest. Somebody named Cheese Pig. I possibly can, I can possibly mess up their pawn structure, but they could have an angle on my king there. But here I think, let's do this. Threatening here. I don't know if they try to stop it with this, maybe. This would be too dangerous. So yeah, they just move away. Should have thought of that. They simply move away. I'm interested in this move. Probably here. I might sack. What am I doing? My brain's malfunctioning today. Still warming up. Still warming up here. Now what are we gonna do? Probably force a trade maybe, and it's not really forced, but anyway. Maybe get a good square for my bishop, possibly. Oh, but I just take. They might prepare it, and these bishops are pretty strong. I want to see what I can do against that. So let's see. Also, I wish I had this square for my bishop, which I don't, of course. And let's maneuver the queen here. Although this is a problem because, again, preparing the threat with tempo on the queen. That's not good. So I better change the plan. I better just kind of be a little careful. Probably want to go here, I think. They definitely kind of have an upper hand, I would say. Now here looks tempting, but they take my pawn with the rook. If you're here, oh, you thought my sub count was like 600, 400, or 600 or something? No, it's only 145. So here puts a lot of pressure on the pawn here, so I'll be attacking it twice. However, yeah, there's a tactical idea if my queen's here that they can do this with check, but my knight will be defending the queen. So they're simply stopping that, but I think we have this now. Controlling the square. Okay. Okay, man. Okay. I hear ya. I think I have to make space. I think I'm probably falling apart here. Oops. Oopsie daisies. It was like a nice little chess lesson. So this is theory. D5. D5 is interesting. So I should play E takes, not E5. That's what I played. E5, knight G4. Castles. Castles is normal. Okay, so let's look at the main line. E takes. Probably C takes or castles. So we had this idea of going here. I mean, it's not my idea, it's in the database. Now, what was the move that they're supposed to do after this? I think it was knight. Was it knight takes? I think so, yeah. Now here, don't I have this? Here, something like that. So I'm up 2 pawns against a strong opponent. They only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Might take here. This pawn is isolated. That's nice. Okay, that's fine. Not sure why I allowed this. It's not so great. It's not so great, is it? Like they want to open up this bishop. I go here. But knight might just come in as well. Up 3 points, but I gotta put up a stiff defense here if I want to survive. connecting the rooks. Because, I didn't want, for example, takes, I didn't want the rook to be able to come here. Develop the rook. This is an idea, possibly. It's very tricky. Rook is coming here, I can block. Yeah, that's good. That's how we do that. Okay, so I played a sideline. Oh, I had the numbers reversed in my head. I thought this was scoring badly for black, but it's scoring well for black. So they need to do knight takes e5 here. Knight takes e5, that's a move. So it's an interesting line. Let's do some quick bishop b4 moves. That's why it's great to learn this variation. There's a lot of complicated nuance. As there is with most openings, but I think the Scotch variation here is pretty sharp. Also, you often transpose into the Scotch, or this Scotch variation of the Four Knights game, you often transpose into these from other openings. Not super often, but sometimes. So it's very useful to know. So if your opponent, they might take you into the Scotch thinking you're unprepared. But, yeah, what was the opening where we ended up with this quite often. There's some opening, I think it was the Russian game. Russian defense. No, there was a different one. Russian defense can get here. But there was another opening, what was it? Don't remember. Okay, so this is a line we're not used to. Let's take this. Get castled. Castling is good. Get castled. Could play aggressively like this. However, I like having a knight here when I do that. I mean, after. And somehow, eventually I want to take advantage of this weakness. Possibly... Well, let's play this anyway. This is an okay square for the queen as well. But possibly I can threaten to trade pieces, and in the endgame, their pawn structure is worse. Another idea is lifting the rook, but against a bishop pair it's kind of dangerous. I think they'll be able to just sort of shut it down, probably. Just opening up for my rooks, having them connected, and might want to develop one of them maybe, but now here I do have ideas of taking this pawn. However, I don't like that I'm losing my light squared bishop probably, but I'm not losing, but trading. However, I mean, I do have tempo on this as well, but I didn't really think about like takes. I didn't really think about this. Well, I would take the knight, so it's a lot of complexity here. Okay, they've just simply taken there. So now I'm threatening two pieces. This doesn't work now because the knight's not there to protect it. I just take... I'm actually threatening three pieces. Everything is being threatened. There. Okay, good. They protected that, and they counter-attacked. So I'm only hitting these two. I think they'd go here. Pretty much every square I went with the queen could be hit somehow with the knight. Okay, so I've given up the bishop pair, and after I take this pawn, we're even in material, so it wasn't that good. It was not that good. But these pawns are weak. I have only one weak pawn. So I can't move here because I'll lose the knight. Let's go here. I'm not gonna overthink things too much. Okay, see you. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Did you want to challenge me? You can challenge me anytime you want, by the way. But whatever you want to do. Have a good one. I like this move. Because if I can get rid of a bishop pair, that's good. Trying to protect as many things as I can. Probably I'll move it here, so I'm also protecting this bishop. I know they're gonna bring out their rook. Let's slow this down. Let's solidify this pawn a bit, so my rook isn't stuck defending. Probably move this over. Oopsie daisies. Might analyze their games later. They've played a lot together. Alright. We take or we have this move. Let's go with this. They were supposed to take here with the knight. No, what happens if I go here, maybe? Or is this a move as well? Threatening here. How are they going to defend it? Can't move the queen. Well, you can move the queen here and then you're defending both, but then I can take care, mess up your pawn structure. And a castle. Can add more pressure. I could have done this as well. So that just adds some more pressure. Now maybe I regret, at some point earlier I should do this, and just takes is fine. Now this is a little difficult to do, difficult to get my bishop out. Yeah, that's what I think. Let me just take with the queen. Threatening mate. Protecting the rook. This pawn is weak. Can maybe come in here, threaten this fork. I forgot the bishop can take, but it's okay, I guess. Takes, comes here. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little more. If I were able to take this pawn or something, it'd be okay, but it's not so good. This is a big threat. It was a good game, though. So yeah, this d takes e5, knight takes e4. Good for black. Taking the here is better. Just messing up the pawn structure. Anyway, I took there. Yeah. It was a good game. Okay, and I think the tournament ended and Lead Chess is restarting. So that's it for the stream. Thank you. Thanks to people liking the videos and new subscribers and all that. Have a good day. Bye.